Hello, I wanted to make this video last year for the 20th anniversary of Bionicle, but I only had time now, so I will showcase a mock I made. And this mock is a map of Matanui. It is in the style of Lego art mosaics. And something that's special about this one is that the volcano is kind of 3D. And now I will talk a bit about how I made this. Hi, I want to tell you about the design process of this map, and this is the first version. Here I used the mosaic feature of Studio to get the shape of a map from a image file into this thing. It wasn't exactly like this, but I added this detail, the details in later. But it wasn't the way I wanted it exactly, so I redid the mosaic part, and I also added the elevation for the mountain, and that is this version of a map. It has not the details that came in the next step, where I added more around corners, around here, around the mountain, and also some off-color tiles everywhere. And that is this version. This is almost the final version without a frame. But I changed some small things about this. For example, I removed these tiles in Dark 10 because they were not easy to get when I designed this map. I'm not sure if that has changed. And I also experimented with using a dark blue color, but I didn't like that. And I also made a nameplate that goes here, and I will show that after this explanation. And the first version of the design for the nameplate that goes into the corner was this. But I thought that this style of Matanui writing is more accurate, and I did include the files in the description. And if you want to print this yourself, you should use the PNG file. I have an SVG file there, but some programs don't correctly show that file, and when I first sent it to a company to print that, this was the result because the SVG wasn't shown correctly in the program. So you should use the PNG file, and that's all I have to say for this part of the video. So now we go to the next part. So that was the design process, and I also made an instruction that is available in the description, and I have two things to say about the instructions and what pieces you can use. There are some parts where you see yellow plates. In that areas you don't have to. You can use
any kind of plate that fits where you only have to fill the space is where you can't see the color of the plates. It's in the mock because they're at places where other pieces come over them or around them are pieces that have the correct color. And you could also, instead of 1 by 1 tiles, you could use, in theory, 1 by 2 tiles or 2 by 2 tiles. I made the two steps in the instructions where you could either where you could use 2 by 2 tiles, or and another where you could use 1 by 2 tiles. And something that's not in the instruction are these plates, and they're just transparent 1 by 2 plates, and that is for this piece. This says Matanui in the Matoan alphabet, and I included the image files that are needed to print this on a tile, and you have to look for a service that does that. And that's all I have to say right now. Bye.